Hello everyone, my name is Mouse Tutorial and I'm gonna be talking about how to make Minecraft mods using Forge. This series will include everything from the basic on how to set up your development environment to making blocks and all that kind of stuff. So before we can actually start, we need to know what we need to start the series. You need to have a basic Java knowledge. When I say basic Java knowledge, I mean you have to know what object-oriented programming is, how the class system works. And if you don't know how this works, go watch videos of the new Boston. He has great Java tutorials. That's how I learned Java. Then his link will be in the description, so go watch him. Now you also need some time to practice because you're not going to be a mod writer, mod author in a week. It's gonna take a few months to actually understand the more advanced Minecraft mod making. Now you also need a few programs. They are all free, which is Eclipse, Minecraft Forge, Minecraft Codepack and Github. I will be explaining how to get these in my next tutorial, but just to give you a heads up, that's the programs that we are gonna use. Now the order that we are gonna do this series in is I'm first gonna give you an introduction, so what I'm doing right now. Then I'm gonna show you how to set up your development environment. Maybe it's gonna take 1 or 2 tutorials. Then we're gonna make the basic mod file, so what do you absolutely need to export your mod. Then we're gonna talk about the library system. I will be explaining what it is in a bit. And maybe after that we can do blocks. It's gonna take a while before we can actually do that, but we will get there. So how are we gonna make our mods? We're gonna use the library system. As I said before, this means that we have one class which contains all the information, all the names, all the IDs and so on. So if we change that file, it will change in a whole mod, so we don't have to change in every single class. We can just change it once and it will be fine. So we're gonna use GitHub to upload our code, at least I am. GitHub is very easy, and let me show it actually. GitHub allows you to browse the code of someone else very easily. So if we go to my repository right here, if we go to my GitHub, I have a test mod called CZO. And as you can see right here, you can browse through my folders very easily. And if we actually open up a Java file, you can see that I have some information in it already. So this way you can get my file, you can read it, and you can see how I did it. Now, one more thing about this is if you go to commits, you can see what I actually added to the file. So when I start my tutorials, it will be tutorial 1, tutorial 2, tutorial 3, and if we open one of my commits, you can see it's really easy to see what lines I've added. Sometimes I delete a file. Let me right here I delete something. You can see, okay, so I changed this into this. That's very good. So this will be a very easy way to browse my code and browse how I did my tutorials. So in the next tutorial I will be setting up my development environment. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be updated on when my next tutorial comes out. Make sure to fork my repository on GitHub or save the URL so you can see what I'm gonna do with my code. This is gonna be the name of the repository that I'm gonna make. So I hope you liked it, and I'll